the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another Madden Ultimate Team video, and today I'm going to be going over my Season 1 Champions predictions for Madden 23. Pretty much the two players that I think we will potentially see as the season champions that you get at like level 5, you have to level up. This is of course assuming that it will be done the same way this year. They haven't announced if it will be, they haven't announced if it's changing, but I'm guessing that it's probably going to be similar, so hey, we're gonna go based on that. Now, I don't give a shout out to Brogan for being a part of the Noda Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below Noda Gang. And also, if you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZIRK to match first deposit up to $200. And follow me over on Twitter for my picks. And as well, if you guys want to check out the All Madden Edition giveaway I'm running over on Twitter, I'm giving away 5 all Madden editions of Madden 23. That link will be at the top of the comment section. As I said, guys, we're going to go over my predictions for who I think we will potentially see as the season champions for Season 1, that you will level up to a 92 overall. Now, a couple of things to kind of note here. Number 1, we had 4 seasons last year, and of the 4 seasons, 3 of them all were old players who were retired, and we had a 1 season where the players were not retired, and that was when we got Freiermuth and also Davenport. Now, I feel like, of course, that was more so because EA knew they weren't going to give those guys cards. So for my predictions, I'm going strictly based off of older players, right? Legends slash like Team Diamonds. And I'm also gonna make my predictions based on players that we know they probably have the rights to as well, with one that maybe they don't have the rights to, but we'll see about that. But with that being said, let me run through these for you guys real quick. These season champions that we actually got last year, you can kind of see exactly how they move stuff. So Season 1 last year, we got Devin Hester, which obviously is a pretty hyped up player. And the other option for Season 1 was Junior Seau. So we got a wide receiver and a middle linebacker. Now for Season 2, we got Tony Baselli on the offensive line. Obviously not the craziest thing ever to get an O-lineman. And then we also got Taylor Mays, which again was a super hyped up one because obviously it's Taylor Mays. But the thing is, a lot of people actually ended up going with Tony Baselli just because it was a really good O-lineman. Now Season 3, as I told you guys, they did end up giving these ones to current players because at this point they already knew exactly what they were going to do in terms of content, whatever. So we did get Marcus Davenport and Pat Freiermuth, but I'm not going to predict that the season champions are going to be current players. I feel like they'll start off with past again. And to end off the year with Season 4, we had Tony Casillas and also Dan Fouts. So a QB and a DT. And also, if you guys are curious about like these cards right here, when it comes to like the season champions, whatever, maybe I'll do a prediction video for those guys. If you guys want me to go ahead and make a video for these guys, I potentially could, but more so we're focusing on these today. All right, so I have 5 players that I'm going to predict that we could potentially see in Season 1 as the level season champions, because here's the thing. I have to factor in what we currently know about the game. Number 1, the only thing we really know about the players in the game at this moment are the 87 overall All Madden players. I feel like those potentially could have some impact on the players that we see EA actually choose. We have a running back in Barry Sanders, who is a elusive back. We have Micah Parsons as an outside linebacker. We have Cam Chancellor at safety, and we have Cooper Kupp at wide receiver. Now, Season 1, I don't think we're going to get a QB to start off. I don't think we're going to get an O-lineman either. They definitely want to try to bring some hype to the game Season 1, and I feel like they're probably going to go with some players that we do not have as, 87 overall pre-order options. So, starting off here, I tried to go with players that won't necessarily maybe get legend cards to start off the year or aren't always the most hyped up ones, like Devin Hester, Junior Seau. Like, it was cool to get Devin Hester because he's super fast, but if he comes with a legend card, you're not the craziest excited about him. LeGarrette Blount, I feel like it'd be a really good option here if they're gonna go with another running back for Season 1 that you could potentially pick, because he's pretty much the opposite of Barry, right? He is just really, really big, and if we do get a running back option as a season champion, I definitely expect it to be a big running back and not another elusive guy like Barry. It wouldn't really make too much sense for that. So I feel like they go opposite side here and go with Blunt, a huge back, and they probably have his right still. Now, another offensive option that I think they have is tight end, if they want to go with a tight end here, because we don't even have an 87 overall tight end available to choose the All-Madden Edition. I think of any tight end, Jermichael Finley makes the most sense. Finley's always a pretty good card when he comes out, but he's not as hyped up as someone like Tony Gonzalez, you know, of that caliber, Rob Gronkowski, whatever. If they want to go even more hype, maybe they would do one of those guys, but I feel like they probably want to save those guys for legends. I know Finley, of course, was a legend in this past year, but I think he's just about in that right kind of midsection of not being a super hyped up guy when he comes out, but the card's always pretty good, and I think would make for a pretty good season champion. And my final offensive player prediction is going to be Chad Ochocinco. I feel like with Chad Ochocinco, it makes perfect sense. Now, surprisingly so, he wasn't in the game this past year, and for those guys that don't know, he literally works with Madden, like he's a ratings adjuster. They do a bunch of like promotional stuff with him, so they definitely have his rights to be in the game, you would assume. So Ocho not being in the game Madden 22 was very just odd, I would say, but I think if he was a season champion to start off the season, that would be amazing. A great route runner, wide receiver, and especially in Madden 23, if he started off as one of the best route runner wide receivers to start the season, I think that'd be amazing because of the new like precision passing mechanic in the game. You can really lead a ball exactly where you want it. So I'm just imagining having Ocho with really good route running and you're able to place the ball exactly where you want to, and I think he would just be incredible. Now, getting into the defensive side of this video, I'm going to start off with corners. I think it's decently likely we could see a corner to start off the year. And my main thinking for that is that when you look at the positions available for the All-Maddens, again, we have outside linebacker and safety, right? So I think maybe they'll go with D-line or corner for this one here. They could still go with safety or outside linebacker or whatever, but I'm just trying to think about maybe what EA is also thinking. Maybe I'm overthinking it here, but Aqib Talib I think will make a lot of sense at corner. You know, he's got some hype to him. He's always a pretty solid card. He's not like super hype like if it was Antonio Cromartie or DRC or Champ Bailey, you know, Dion, Revis, those type of guys. I don't think they'll do that caliber, but I think Talib is like right around that. However, just like I had Ochocinco in this video, I also think Mel Blount would be amazing to return here. Now, I honestly don't know if they even have his rights anymore because he was not in the game in Madden 21 and he was not in the game in Madden 22. So it's been 2 years with no Mel Blount. A return here as the season champion would be pretty nice. And the player that I would so badly want to see would be Julius Peppers. If Julius Peppers was the season champion to level up and get him up to like a 92 overall to start the season, man, that'd be incredible. That would be absolutely incredible. Have an amazingly fast defensive end, and personally, I think I'm kind of leaning towards taking Micah Parsons when it comes to my 87 overall for the All-Madden Edition, just due to his speed and pass rush ability. Pairing Peppers with Micah would be next level if the pass rush is even remotely similar to how it was during the Madden 23 beta. So with that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Let me know who you guys think we potentially could see as the level season champions to start off season 1 of Madden 23. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.